What it do, what it don't, what it is, what it isn't. You already know what this is. This is Once We Are Not the Same, magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into. ZN, I'm your host P5, aka P, because it's a little bit chilly and I'm all up in a white t-shirt like it's bloody summer. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Nice Bit of Kit That. And without further ado, let's just get straight into it, because I am freezing me tits off. Alright. What's good, gang? You already know what it is. Let me give you the little twirl to the large so you can see what's going on here. I'll give you a little step back, a little, review. Alright, should we get into it? Let's do it. So today we have this Fortis times 3-stroke productions, Smock, shall we call it. I copped this off my guy Daniel, and yeah, I saw him wearing it. So basically he did a collab, Fly Guy did a collab with Fortis, and this was their baby. And I thought, you know what, I'm involved, let me get one of those. And this was last summer sometime, and yeah, this has become one of my favorite staple pieces. Alright guys, let's get into it and let me know your thoughts. Alright, so let's start with the waist. As you can see, my waist is right there and this waist is right there. This comes down just past the waist and it has a split seam right there, as you can see, and that is a zipped split seam. As you can see, I'll just step back. So it's a zip split seam which gives you air ventilation when you're a bit hot. Now if you check the other side, right hand side, equilibrium is not a beautiful thing, and we do not have the same on that side, but that's fine. So we have a YKK zipper, and that zips up and it zips down. Okay, cool. Now let's look at the cuffages. This is the only slight gripe I have with this. As you can see, there's my wrist right there, and look at all that gappage. So you've got all that gappage right there, and obviously the second hand side, equilibrium is a beautiful thing. In this case, yeah, I wish it wasn't. I wish, we had longer sleeves. But other than that, that's the only gripe I have with this piece. So let's get into the sleeves. So as you can see, this sort of dark woodland green brownie cuffage demarks the cuff. I don't know what I'm saying there. What am I saying? And on there you have a nice, one of my favorite sort of epaulettes, I believe, epaulette style buttons on the old wristage, on the cuffage. And of course, equilibrium is a beautiful thing, and you have the same there. You have this nice green button, and you have the same there. Now if you're going up the arms, you have this sort of more, I guess, a sort of muddy browny green, I don't know what colour you'd call this, maybe a military sort of greenage, call it a military green, and that follows all the way across the arm. Of course you have the sort of demarcation of the elbow right there, and a little pocket which I'll go into, and that's in that darker green as indicated right there. I'm just gonna step back, and of course you've got the same on the other side. So as you can see there, around where your elbow be, you've kind of got your geography teacher kind of patch right there, in your sort of shield-like shape. Your shield-like shape, say that a few times, and yeah, that just gives it a nice sort of little breakup of the material and helps it stand out. As you can see a little bit closely, it looks like you've got that sort of tight woven ripstop kind of material. It's cotton, but it kind of, as you can see, the way it's let me give you a little close-up. The way it is woven seems pretty tight, kind of like the ripstop stuff, which I will go into a bit more. Left-hand side, you have this nice pocket right here, which opens again with the same button as you have on the epaulette on the cuffage. Now, if you put your hand in there, mobile phone, maybe 1 or 2 gold coins, maybe silver coins, but you're not going to put anything else extra in there. Remember I told you, doing up buttons on camera is always a bloody arm and a leg. Is that even the right saying? It's a piss take, but yeah, I finally managed to get it going. So boom, left hand side, right hand side. Equilibrium, unfortunately, again, is not a beautiful thing, but we are not complaining. Now let's look at the body of this. You have left hand side, right hand side pocket. I'm just going to open up one pocket and stick in my hand, and again, the pockets are not deep. You're not gonna hide any kids in here. You're not going to put any apartments. You're not going to put no little Morris Minors. It's just perfect for your hands. You put your hands and you can walk around like this. You know what I mean? I was walking down the street with my hands in my skyrocket. Flashback, guys, flashback. Only the early gang will remember that song. But yeah, so you can put your hands in there and walk down the street with your hands in the skyrocket, not a problem. Boom, let me just button these up and then we will go to some more of the detail. You have this midula, and I've made that up midula because it's in the middle. You have this midula drawstring right there, as you can see. I'll give you the side view, and that allows you to taper. So, you know, you can taper it in and then, you know what I mean, give yourself a little bit of the old Robin Hood tieage and you're good to go. Friar Tuck who? Nobody knows who he is. Look, there you go. If you've got a small waist, not like me, you'll be able to pull this off. But right now, I'm a little bit on the pudgy side. I've lost weight, but the belly is still there. But anyway, okay, moving to the upper part of the body. As you can see, the Fortis right there, and you have the two swords, old school swords going across. That is their logo. And of course, you had this mid panel. It's not a mid panel, it's an upper panel pocket, like a sort of Joey pouch kind of there. And here you could put your skis, maybe a small apartment, and definitely one or two of your kids and some gold bars. I would definitely suggest that you could do that. There is enough roomage in there, so everyone is a winner. Everyone's a winner, babe. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, button this up, and again that panel is in that sort of darkened woodland green. And now you have this part here which is around the neck, which gives you the zip strip, and that is in that dark green again. And as you can see right there, you have the 3-stroke productions on there. Really nice YKK zipper yet again. Let me just step back so I can show you the hood. As you can see, the hood is pretty decent. You know, you get the tappity tap tap. It will, you know, shade you from the tappity tap tap, but as it's 100% cotton, you're under it too long, you will be rained on and it will seep through. So now the zip goes all the way up to the roof of the neck, as you can see right there. Roof of the neck, not base of the neck. Roof of the neck, really nice, really dope. Nice covered hood. Boom. Super dope. As you can see, guys, really dope piece. You know what I'm saying? Super dope piece. Of course, on the back you have that darkened woodland green panel right there, and the rest all keeps in the same color scheme. So guys, that is a Fortis times 3-stroke production. Shout out my guy Daniel, and this is a Smock that I picked up last summer. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Like I said on my Plurimis unboxing, this is a 3-parter, a 3-for. So I'm gonna do 3 independent brands, give them the, you know, nice bit of kit, that treatment. Then I'm going to do a separate episode where I will talk about all 3 and the differences and what my favorites are. So yeah, guys, you already know what this is. This has been Once We Are Not Saying, magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into, ZN. I've been your host, P5, aka P Woodland, and this has been another episode of Nice Bit of Kit That. I'm just going to start recording the next one as soon as I fly from here. So leave your comments down below, and as always, stay fly, gang. Peace.